Hola mis amores, chicas. It has been un largo tiempo since hablamos contigo. Very long time. My Spanish is getting a lot better too, so I know one day in the future I will be talking and making videos in Spanish. Just wait on it. But it has been a very long time. Something in my brain just kept telling me to turn on the camera, and I am now back from my long summer travels. Finally, I did a lot of traveling this entire summer, and so not that I couldn't make videos there or talk, but I was just exploring every single day. I was doing so much. As blessed as I feel to be able to do these things and travel, I wanted to make a video on how I tried to help my nervous system remain calm while solo traveling in, completely different country, because it can be very overwhelming, it can be scary, it can be too much to deal with at times. But all in all, I'm very grateful for my travels, and I'm so glad that I was able to do these things and just learn so much more, open up my mind so much more. I really think traveling is so good for your brain, for you. I think it helps you see things very differently and can create lots of opportunities for you as well. So I feel like I tried to do as much of these steps as I can, but of course we're human and we forget, and sometimes our nervous system can start acting up, especially when you're in a chaotic place or just somewhere that I've never been before. And it is a lot. It's so much to try to endure and try to navigate all on your own. So let's get started. First, I think we should address that as women, we stress so much. We can stress so much to the point of sickness, and it's so sad that we do that to our bodies. So I think one is regulating your nervous system in general. I think in life, whether you're at home, whether you're traveling, whatever, you need to practice this on a daily basis. We're human and we can forget to do these things, but as women, I would really like to emphasize that we feel so deeply and our stress levels can skyrocket through the roof. And when you're traveling and it's something very new, it's something that has never been experienced before by you, it can be intimidating. So all of your work that you have done maybe at home, you can just transfer it to when you're traveling and doing these things. I think one thing while traveling you have to understand before even going into it is that mishaps are going to happen. Things are going to change. Plans are going to derail. Things you had planned are not going to happen. It's just part of the game. Like, it's something you're gonna learn. You're gonna miss a bus, you're gonna take the wrong train, you're gonna miss a stop, you're going to have to climb upstairs with luggage. Like, it is just, mishaps will happen, and it's part of the ride. Like, it wouldn't be a cultural experience if you didn't do those things. So just don't overstress these things as much as, of course we always want to be safe, especially as women. You always want to aware, you want to plan things ahead of time, you want to plan things in the morning, in the day, obviously not walking around by yourself at night and things like that as much as you can avoid. We are women, we know how to do these things already when we're at home, so transfer that over there. But just know these small hiccups will come, and don't overstress it, because at the end of the day, day's gonna end, and you're gonna get the next train, you're gonna learn the new bus route, you're gonna learn to walk a street before instead of a street after, you're gonna learn to not go to that restaurant again, you're gonna learn to take this shortcut home, you're gonna learn to pay a better price over here. These are all parts of the mishaps that happen, and so what? It's part of the travel game. We need to keep our stress levels down as much as possible. So things that you would hopefully already implement at home, you can take over there. And I know for myself, I got lost in it as well, because you're traveling, you want to do so much, you're experiencing so much things. So that's why even right now that I've been back home, I'm kind of getting back into my daily habits that I would do normally. For me, one of the best things that I did was grab a journal. And I already usually journal in my day-to-day life, but I specifically got this one for my travels because I've never done the style of writing where you kind of do daily logs and say what you did today, what I went to eat today, what I wore today, who I met today, you know, things like that. I've never done that style before, and this is the first time that I did that. And being in a brand new place and by yourself can be scary, overwhelming. And it's not to keep scaring you. I know I keep saying that, but it's just so much that they tell you and that they tell us, and you know how it's so, you know, blah 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 blah. I don't want to scare you into thinking all of that, but your mind already kind of goes there. So I think having a journal can be so relieving at the end of the day, every day, to jot in what you like today, your favorite restaurants that you found, things like that. And for me, I also just started to keep a lot of the things that I had did. So like train tickets, plane tickets, maps that I had, little cute jewelry bags that, you know, I grabbed from buying something, just a bunch of cute little things that I get to store in here. And I want to glue them down, but it's just gonna be so cute looking back at this and like having all this evidence of, yeah, I did go to that museum, yeah, I did try this food, here's my, you know, my little order that I ordered and things like that. It can be very, very comforting to do this. And whether you're into journaling or not already, I think it's something that is very helpful, and it definitely aided me in my travels. For me, also chatting a lot on FaceTime or just texting my friends and family pictures, videos of me every day, chatting with them as best as we could with the time zone difference, telling them who I met, telling them, you know, favorite restaurants that I liked and things like that. It can be so nice just to express what is kind of happening in your day-to-day without feeling like you need to run to social media. So nice to have friend and family experiences because they are also living this travel through you. And I think that's a very cool thing to be able to share with others, especially if you are somebody in your family that's first to ever do this. I think it takes a lot of guts to solo travel, especially if your family has never taught you how to do this before, especially if you've never done this before, especially if you, like I said, are a first generation in your family that is doing this. It's not something your body and nervous system is almost feeling, it's kind of something that your entire family and friends that haven't traveled before either is also feeling collectively for you. So being able to relate to them, you know, your updates, your travels, your pictures and everything, it's such a comforting feeling to be able to share that with others, and not in a floating way, not in a, you know, show off way. It's just being genuine and really being able to show your treasures and the things that you find and your laughs that you have and the funny things that you run into. It's just such a nice collective feeling for everybody to be able to experience while you're also doing that. So I think that helped me a lot as well. For me also, I think gym and diet have always been a big part of my health system. So as soon I was traveling for a long period of time, so I found a gym that was really close to me, and that is something else that helped me feel like I was still in my normal routine because that's something that I practice, and I liked doing that. I liked going there either daily, every other day. It kind of just helped me move, helped me kind of remember what I like doing and focusing on my health. And also for me, my diet, I enjoy cooking a lot, and I know you're traveling and you want to try all these new things and you want to experience new tastes, you want to do, which again I did, and some I enjoyed, some I didn't enjoy, but I think cooking a nice meal for me daily, for me, I enjoy cooking and making things for myself. So daily for me helped really just keep my nervous system calm, you know, especially kind of being, not knowing whether you're gonna like this food or not. It's just so nice to know and to make something that, you know I can go to this, I know that I trust what I make, and it's just nice to be able to do that. In general, it is kind of a new thing for your body to experience. It's almost like a shock to your body. It is a shock to your body. It's a shock to your brain. It's a shock to your spirit even. It's a shock to your emotions, everything that you encounter. So it is a very all new feeling, but I'm telling you, once it's done and once you are back wherever you at, it's such a wholesome and genuine and eye-opening experience that you can have. And I would recommend it to as many people as you can if that's what you love doing. Me, I'm just such a curious person, so I really love to see how other cultures are. It's one of the things I studied in school, so I'm kind of like doing my own research work as well. Hopefully it help you in your journey and in your travels. I have some other tips as well, like day-to-day tips that I can give once I was there, like what apps I used, like systems to learn transportation and things like that, especially for the specific part that I had traveled to. So if you need some more help, if I should give like a very detailed video on every single thing, I think that would be fun as well, because we're girls and we need to help each other and we need to learn through each other. And I think I would do myself a disadvantage if I didn't share this with others. Thank you, chicas. I'm glad that I was able to make this video, and it's getting dark. As you can tell, the sun's going down. Until we see each other again, as much as I can, but bye.